What's up, guys? It's McMastodon. Welcome back to TooCrafty. Here I am. I'm at my base, and this is all cleared out. It's nice. I've been doing a lot of it, and some of the other people on the server were here. I know a lot of that hill is gone now. I didn't actually do that. These are like two full double chests of mostly sandstone. I think somebody came and took a lot of the sand. So I don't know if I mentioned it in the last episode, but I was on vacation for about a week, and I let people know they could come and get their own sand whenever they wanted. So I told people to clear things out at this level, and so they have. Now this is going to be the sort of the floor of my base, and in the last episode I scoped out the perfect spot for a fish farm, an AFK fish farm, which is right here. And yeah, so this is going to be the side of my base, and so it's going to be about here, and then that cobble block right there is the center. So that's about how wide it is. It's like 50 blocks wide, and yay deep. I'm not exactly sure. I'll get to that platform there in a minute, but this is gonna be the basement. So I'm gonna start out and just sort of work things out in the basement first, because it's gonna be a little bit easier than building things up. But the stairs are I'm gonna need to build a dock kind of thing down there, and then we're gonna have a nice grand staircase coming up to here, which is sort of the basement. But then there's going to be these two stairs that come up to the first level, the base proper. And I'm thinking that down here in the basement is going to be like my storage area. So like all through in here. So I think there'll be like this will be where the fish farm is. Oh yeah, here. And I was thinking of having this like hall go all the way around, so it'll be like here, it'll be that wide, it'll be like 6 wide with the pillars, and same thing over here, and then it'll come around to over here, and same thing around that way. And then in the middle, I'm thinking it'll be closed off and kind of have all the redstone going up through the middle, and then have like maybe the inside of that hall, if you can imagine it, being my storage area. I don't know. I'm just sort of thinking it out right now. But I've got a design for the base, and so I got to plan it all out. But this is, I think, where my portal should be. Hopefully, I will be able to sight a portal right here. And it won't conflict with the portal back at spawn. Yeah, it's maybe 1,000 blocks. I don't think it's quite 1,000 blocks, but I think, well, hopefully we should pull it off. So I think what I'm going to try to do is head on over to spawn. I've got this obsidian. It's enough to get started. And I'll head on back to spawn, where Anarchy has made a beautiful, beautiful hub, or is working on a hub anyway. It's cleared it out at least. I'm going to need a boat. The other thing I want to do before too much time goes by is go to a mesa, because a lot of the construction for this base is going to be not so much the stained clay, although I do want to use some various colors of stained clay, I'm sure. I'm just checking to see that there's not a boat already here. I do want to get a good bit of... Oh, I forgot how to drive these things. I do want to get a good bit of the red sand and make red sandstone. So I'm going to mix regular sandstone and red sandstone. Kind of an idea. We'll see how that goes. And then I'm about to pass... as soon as I get past this island, I'm about to pass the tree farm. And I'm going to have to fix that up, because I kind of left that unfinished and got lazy about it. So I'm going to have to do that as well. And we need jungle wood. So I'm going to go see if I can find... Well, first I'm going to do the portals. Then if that works out, and even if it doesn't, I'm going to head for where I think there's a mesa. And also, hopefully, head for... There's the tree farm. Good. Okay, I'm going the right way. Also, see if I can find a jungle and come back with some jungle wood. So that's what's on tap for this episode. But let's... I guess first up, we're going to see if the portals work. So I'm just going to hop over to the nether and dig a tunnel, and we'll see what happens. Okay, here I am in the nether hub, and Anarchy is hard at work on it. She's down here somewhere. I don't know if we can see it. There she is. Hi. She is hard at work. I don't think it's a spoiler to show any of this at this point. This is where I was going to put my tunnel, but I did the math, and I divided my coordinates of my base by 8, and actually I've switched my my view to be a little bit smaller so that I can will you let me past? Okay. I changed my display to make the thing a little bit smaller because the numbers were, when I pressed F3 it was taking up like the entire screen and it was annoying. So you may notice that my like inventory is smaller all of a sudden. Okay, so right here's where my portal should be, and it's right on this tunnel. Now it's the tunnel to the desert, and it goes much further. So what I was thinking is we could switch these two. So instead of this one being the desert, maybe whoever built the desert tunnel won't mind that we switch them. And I'll put that one there. It'll just start here and go right. Immediately go to the left, I mean. Because this tunnel, when it gets down to the end at about 300, it goes to the right. So instead of going this way and then right, it could do whatever. Like the knight in chess. It can go one way or they can go the other way. But they end up in the same place. So hopefully that's cool. Because this is right where my tunnel or my portal should be. So I think what I'm going to do is light it. And we'll see where we come out. It's probably going to be in some place kooky, like underground, underwater. No, because it's lined up perfectly. It should be right at my base. And it's, yeah, we're at the top of the world. So, all right, let's jump in and see what happens. Where are we? Holy smokes. What? What? Where's my island? I'm so confused. How could this be? You know what I think I did? I think I did the math backwards. I think I mixed up my X and my Z. Didn't I? I must have. That's the only way this could possibly be. Oh my gosh. There's going to be a weird portal in the middle of the sky from now on. Right, so I have confirmed that I am an idiot and mixed up my X and my Z. And so here we are at the new location, and I hear burning? I heard a crackly sound. It sounded like burning. Maybe there's lava nearby. I don't know. Now I'm just going to hear the portal. So let's jump in, and hopefully I'm going to be at my base this time. All right, here we go. Come on out. It's raining. It's a thunderstorm. Great. Oh my gosh. Perfect. Perfect. It is right next to where it needs to be. The only reason it's not right where it needs to be is because of the torches. And if I jump back through, Where do I end up? Please, please. Yes. It's gonna work. It works. It works. So I'm back to my original tunnel. I knew I claimed that one for a reason. So there was a time when I wasn't an idiot, and now is the time that I am an idiot. Okay, but I figured it out. I figured it out, and I had to put this block here because a stupid guy was following me. All right. Okay. So we'll open that up a little bit, and McMastodon, it stands. I do not need to switch, and it looks like the portal is far enough away that it's gonna work. Now, Anarchy has got her work cut out for her. She is going to do like this whole like mail system, and I don't want to show that because that may be a spoiler. So let's kill that. All right, now mesa time. I do want to go to the mesa, and yeah, I got good supplies from mesa digging. Yeah, this will work. Okay, yeah. First, I'm gonna go back to spawn, get me a full stack of chickens, so I can have enough food for tunnel running. And then I think I'm gonna dig a tunnel to the mesa, or should I take a boat? I haven't decided. I'll probably dig a tunnel. So let me go do that. Okay, so I made it to the mesa, and only just barely, sort of. It was kind of a long tunnel through the nether, and I used up this pick, and then I made an efficiency pick because it was taking too long, and I used up pretty much all of that one. So I have no pick left to get the you know, this stuff, the stained clay, and the colored stained clay, and brown is what I really want. But I did make this. Oh, hey, Spike. I should say hi to Spike. There we go. I should well, I have 10. I mean, that's enough to get a feel for where I want to put it. But I did make this this path down because our nether tunnels are at the top of the nether. It has a tendency to seek a high point of land to put the portal, which is fine for like at my base, but not so fine because I came here to get this stuff, and I made it all the way down here, and I'm dismayed to find that it's only 1 block thick everywhere. Everywhere where you find sand, immediately below the sand is this orange stained clay, which is kind of a bummer because the orange stained clay is good for nothing. Nothing. It's not the same color, and it's not that nice bright orange that I want. It's just dull enough to not be worth it. But I may be able to work it into the design somewhere. I mean, if I had to. Not that I have to. I have... Goodbye, Spike. I have plenty of... well... I have plenty of color right now, and I think I should be able to get enough sand. I mean, I cleared out a nice good area, but there's not that much else to show here. There wasn't much else to it. It's funny, with all these reddish colors, the stone really looks blue when you finally see the stone. I guess it's time to head back. I do need to do that tree farm. I am not going to go to the jungle. It took me so much, well, it took me a good bit of effort to get here and to build that tunnel. I don't think there's a jungle anywhere closer than as far as I've already gone. So it's going to be like double the effort to get to the jungle. So not going to do it now, maybe another time, but I do need to finish up the tree farm to make it somewhat usable. Gosh, I really want some of this brown. I don't want to kill my pick though, you know? As soon as that red dot disappears, I'm going to stop. I'm going to work on the tree farm a little bit, and I want to get back to my base because now that I've got these materials, I'm excited to get going on the base again. So, yeah, I'm going to do that, and I guess I'll meet you guys at the tree farm. Okay, as promised, I am back at the tree farm, and I'm just kind of putting some finishing touches in here. I think these like joint spots look pretty good with the dark oak. Now the question is, do I want to do it there? I guess I will. It's geez, now I don't know. Not so sure. Maybe I'll do it. Yeah, because this side's gonna look weird next to this. But maybe I'll do this. Oh, it's gonna look weird. It's totally gonna look weird. Okay, I'll do it like that. And like that. And then that's gonna look different than up here, but that's okay. And this has spread, so I can take this and... Ooh. There's a hole there. Alright. Alright. The grass will spread. And let me put... Oh, geez. I gotta do something here. I gotta do something a little bit different. Right there. Huh. Let's do 3 here. Wow, this is gonna look weird. And then let's do 1 here. I don't know if this is gonna look good or not, but let's just leave it the way it is. And then of course I've got these fences up here. Let's do 1 over here. Oh, that's what I'm worried about though. These points where it doesn't really match anymore. You know what I mean by not matching? So everywhere up top, it's the birch fence never touches the dark oak, and yet it starts to get all jumbled up here. But you know, well, it should be fine. In fact, I'm gonna leave this unfenced because I think that's gonna look better. Okay, now the problem with the dark oak. Well, anyway, I've got it kind of totally encircled. I just need to put the rest of these birches in. And I think some of the dark oaks are missing. Yeah, the dark oaks are missing over on this side. The problem with the dark oaks is I ran out of saplings again. I only have 3. So I don't know. I went back to spawn, or you know, the wood island where we kind of have our supplies, at least tentatively, and nope, no dark oak saplings. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to go to the roofed forest, wherever that is, and grab some. But I'm just gonna finish up here and then head on back to the base. This looks good enough to be presentable for people who want to use it, and it's relatively safe. I guess there could be spawns up there, but well, not too many. And I can get up there. I can ladder on up or pillar up and put some torches up there. This is probably an unnecessary torch. I'm gonna get rid of that one. This one here is in the way of maybe planting, but yeah, it should be fine. Okay, I'm just kind of surveying things, seeing if there's anything that I don't like that I need to fix, but I think it's gonna be good as soon as I get the rest of the materials to fill in the rest of the fence and the dark oak. These little guys. Alright, and then I will head back to the base. Oh, I probably should fix my portal. Yeah, it was just a bit off from where I wanted it, so I'm going to fix that. Alright. Job done. Almost. And back at the base. And here it is, the final portal position. Well, I say final. I reserve the right to change my mind somewhere down the line. But this is the main floor. This will be the ground floor, sort of the base of my base. And I'm just filling it in with the spruce. That's why I'm growing these sprucies. Just want to fill it in so I don't fall off too much. Now down there is where I started on, well, where I was going to put the fish farm. It's kind of a hole there. I put the spruce in there because I thought maybe I would cap it so that it would be safe without having to like build this up all the way up to this level. So you know, that's, I'd have to build up a wall like around there. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that anyway because I forgot that this hole needs to be here. This hole, if you're aiming straight up with the fishing rod, you can't have a block there. I think it gets caught. The lure gets caught on the block, so it kind of needs to be open. So in order to do that, I'm gonna have to build like a security wall here anyway, to prevent spawns that maybe appear anywhere out here. Because if I'm AFKing, it's got to be like 100% safe, right? Can't very well AFK in an unsecure location. So I may just build this floor out all the way, and then we will have an entire like ground floor for the base. But I want to focus on the basement, so I want to focus on this entrance staircase, and then you come up in here to the basement, and this is sort of where the 4, 5. So there's going to be another one over there, but this is sort of what the basement is going to look like, except that I don't have them. They're up above. Let's go back up because I want that brown. I want that brown stuff. Where is it? Give me my browns. Yeah. Wait. Oh, there. Oh, okay. I was like, I thought I had more. Is this spruce? Yeah, spruce. And give me these. So I'm going to convert some of these into the smooth, just to give you guys an idea of the color scheme. Yeah? You like that? I think they look really good together. And then the browns. So yeah, that's gonna be like the main colors of my base. There's one more very important color that I haven't added yet, and I won't be adding for just a little while. But some certain things need to happen here on the server before I'm going to be able to do that. And I was just thinking, we need to get our act together as a group. We need we need like a farm in the nether. We need a blaze farm in order to get like lots of blaze rods so we can start. We need a witch farm so we can get like lots of potions and materials for potions. We need what else? Well, guardian farm, but I think those are already in the works, so no biggie. We need to kill the dragon so we can secure the end and start gathering the stuff you get from the, like, set up an XP farm maybe in the end. So yeah, that looks pretty good. And the spruce, I have to say, the spruce is the right wood for this setup. Now, I mentioned before, wow, I'm gonna need a lot more of this stuff, this brown stuff, aren't I? I mentioned before that I was going to do the, I think I'm gonna do, I don't have any generic wood. I'm gonna do chests. I was gonna do like my storage along the inside of this basement hallway. So imagine this opening up to match like where I am here. So it's 6 wide between the columns. Imagine that opening up all the way, and then storage chests on the inside, and then various stuff like fish farm there, probably have a chicken farm. Over here, just like on the other side of this, under these staircase, is directly above the zombie spawner. So I'm thinking on that side of the base, like directly under me, like now, essentially, maybe a little that way, is the zombie spawner. I need to get like an elevator and have a villager breeder, and so I could set up like maybe some villager trading along this side of the basement. And then Yeah. And then if I get storage set up, I think we'll be pretty well good to go for a while. I don't know. I guess I could just do these, make a bunch of chests. Because I need to get, like, I need to get organized. This kind of chest situation, not my cup of tea. And I always end up doing that late into a series in vanilla, where I just have like random chests everywhere. So I'm gonna get started on that literally right now. What? Oh, I forgot. I gotta do trapped. Okay, that's all right. Anyway, I guess it's getting dark, so I guess it's time to wrap up. So thanks for watching this, guys. If you liked it, please click the like button. I really do appreciate that. And hopefully I will see you in the next one. But until then, I'm McMastodon. This is TooCrafty. This is Dark Stained Clay in the basement of my base. And everybody, take care. Alright, there we go. That's better. Trap chests. Start filling them up.